The 1950s, America's golden post-war decade, not only ignited a national love affair with cars, but also marked the birth of raw, unfiltered horsepower. As the economy boomed, cars weren't just for getting around anymore. They had to express identity, power, and above all, speed. Although the term muscle car hadn't yet been coined, several American cars from this era reached jaw-dropping levels of performance. Massive V8 engines, advanced fuel delivery systems, and horsepower ratings that wouldn't become mainstream until the 60s all started showing up on the streets. In today's video, we're counting down 12 of the most powerful American cars of the 1950s, machines that paved the way for the muscle car revolution. From the Corvette that achieved a perfect 1 horsepower per cubic inch to the factory-rated 400 horsepower Mercury Super Marauder, this is a journey back to the origins of American speed. 1957, Chevrolet Corvette Fuelie 1957 marked a pivotal year in American automotive history when Chevrolet introduced a special version of the Corvette equipped with the Rochester Ramjet fuel injection system. This was among the first commercial fuel injection systems offered in a production car, and it delivered an astonishing 283 horsepower from a 283 cubic inch engine, a perfect 1-to-1 horsepower to cubic inch ratio, unheard of at the time. The Corvette Fuelie wasn't just a technical marvel, it was a cultural milestone. While competitors were still clinging to traditional carburetors, the Corvette leapt forward into the high-performance, high-tech era. It could sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 6 seconds, stunning performance for a 1950s two-seater. In terms of design, the 1957 Corvette Fuelie retained its jet-age styling, with a pointed nose, rounded tail, and signature dual headlights. But what truly set it apart wasn't how it looked. It was the raw power of a compact yet potent small block V8. 1956 Chrysler 300B. If any car deserves the title of grandfather of muscle cars before the term even existed, it's the 1956 Chrysler 300B. The second entry in Chrysler's Letter series, it came equipped with a 354 cubic inch Hemi engine, delivering 340 horsepower, and even up to 355 horsepower with an optional performance upgrade. At the time, the 300B was America's most powerful production car, and a beast on NASCAR tracks. Beyond brute strength, it offered remarkable high-speed stability and could exceed 130 miles per hour, a rare feat for a nearly 2-ton luxury coupe. What made it special was its HEMI engine, featuring a unique hemispherical combustion chamber that improved burn efficiency, generating immense torque and power. This architecture would go on to become Mopar's most legendary performance hallmark. With its bold, forward-look styling, upscale interior, and sporty gauges, the 300B wasn't just fast. It was a declaration that a refined Grand Tourer could dominate the racetrack. 1957, Ford Thunderbird Supercharged. In 1957, Ford elevated the Thunderbird from a personal luxury cruiser to a true performance icon. This special version was powered by a 312 cubic inch V8, equipped with a McCulloch/Paxton supercharger, producing a remarkable 300 horsepower, a serious number for its time. The supercharged Thunderbird was Ford's direct answer to the Corvette Fuelie, but instead of opting for complex fuel injection, Ford went with brute force, boost from a belt-driven supercharger. The result was a car that not only accelerated quickly, but did so with the smoothness and sophistication expected of a grand touring machine. Visually, the 1957 Thunderbird got subtle updates: a sharper front end, elongated rear with iconic round tail lights, and a cabin wrapped in leather with pilot-style gauges and an optional removable hardtop. Though produced in limited numbers, the supercharged Thunderbird became a prized collector's item. 1958 Dodge D500. When talking about the most powerful cars of the 1950s, the Dodge D500 often flies under the radar, a silent beast with serious muscle. The 1958 D500 featured a 361 cubic inch V8 pumping out 320 horsepower, and even more with dual carburetors and performance exhaust options. The D500 was Dodge's special high-performance package, born from its stock car racing experience in NASCAR. Unlike many full-size sedans of the time that prioritized style, the D500 came with reinforced chassis, upgraded suspension, and better brakes, all engineered for high-speed stability and control. Despite its large footprint and stylish, forward-look design, complete with dramatic tail fins, the D500 wasn't just built to be admired. It was built to run hard, fast, and reliably, whether on a track or cross-country highway. In an era before muscle car was even a concept, the Dodge D500 proved that a mid-size sedan could channel real racing DNA and deliver true high-performance thrills straight from the factory. 1957 Pontiac Bonneville. 1957 marked a turning point for Pontiac as the brand sought to shed its bland image and enter the high-performance arena. The Bonneville was its boldest statement. With only 630 units produced, this limited edition model was not only luxurious, but also packed cutting-edge tech, Rochester fuel injection, just like the Corvette. Its 347 cubic inch V8 produced 310 horsepower, placing it among the most powerful cars of its time. Paired with a hydromatic transmission and dual-leaf rear suspension, it delivered both smooth cruising and solid acceleration. Design-wise, the 1957 Bonneville blended jet age inspiration with upscale styling. A two-tone soft top, thick chrome accents, and a long, sculpted tail with sharp taillights made it clear. Pontiac wanted to break free from Chevrolet's shadow. More importantly, the Bonneville laid the foundation for Pontiac's performance image in the 1960s. With futuristic fuel injection and unmistakable flair, the 1957 Bonneville was the car that launched Pontiac's transformation into a true performance brand. 1955 Chrysler C300. The first in Chrysler's legendary Letter series, it was also the first production car to officially reach 300 horsepower, a staggering figure for its time. The C300 was powered by a 331 cubic inch Hemi 5.8, borrowed directly from Chrysler's Imperial race program, paired with dual 4-barrel carburetors and a high compression ratio. The result? A luxury coupe that could hit 0 to 60 miles per hour in around 9 seconds, on par with many European sports cars of the era. This wasn't just talk. The C300 backed it up on the track. In 1955, it dominated NASCAR, winning 37 out of 40 sanctioned races, a jaw-dropping feat for a luxury coupe. Visually, the C300 was restrained, minimal chrome, no flamboyant tail fins, but that understated style only made its performance more surprising. This was a true banker's hot rod. Under its formal suit was the heart of a race car. 1957 DeSoto Adventurer. Among Mopar's lesser-known nameplates, the 1957 DeSoto Adventurer is a forgotten gem, but one with jaw-dropping power. Packing a 345 cubic inch Hemi V8, it delivered a staggering 345 horsepower, making it one of the most powerful American cars of its era. The Adventurer was no ordinary coupe. It was DeSoto's top-tier model, combining luxury with top-level performance. Produced in limited numbers, it featured bold, two-tone paint, a leather-trimmed interior, and abundant chrome, a showcase of Chrysler's signature forward-look design language of the 50s. But what really set the Adventurer apart was performance. With its top-shelf Hemi and the new Torque Flight 3-speed automatic, the car delivered both swift acceleration and smooth, commanding road presence, like a muscle car disguised in a tuxedo. Though DeSoto would only survive a few more years before the brand was discontinued, the 1957 Adventurer is remembered as the brand's technical and performance high point. 1959. Cadillac Eldorado Beeritz. No car better captures the ambition and opulence of late 1950s America than the Cadillac Eldorado Beeritz. With its iconic towering tail fins, nearly 20-foot length, and a cabin more like a first-class lounge, this Cadillac wasn't just transportation, it was a rolling statement of power and prestige. But behind that glamorous exterior lay serious firepower. A 390 cubic inch V8 producing 345 horsepower, an outrageous number for a luxurious convertible weighing over 5,000 pounds. The Eldorado Beeritz featured tri-power carburation, a Hydra-matic transmission, and a suspension tuned for effortless high-speed cruising. While it wasn't a race car or a traditional muscle car, the Beeritz could still hit 0 to 60 miles per hour in around 10 seconds, impressive for such a massive machine. What makes the Beeritz special isn't just its horsepower, it's the flawless blend of performance, style, and unapologetic luxury. 1958, Buick Limited Riviera. As Buick's flagship model, it was wider, longer, and more chrome-laden than nearly any other car of the decade. But beneath all that glitter was serious muscle. A 364 cubic inch V8 generating 300 horsepower. The Riviera wasn't built for racing, but it was engineered for high-speed, long-distance cruising. Its Wildcat V8, paired with the smooth, shifting Dynaflow transmission, offered a driving experience that was both plush and powerful. With a top speed near 120 miles per hour, it was impressive for a car weighing over 4,800 pounds. Design-wise, the Limited Riviera embodied the Chrome Age: massive grille, dual headlights, sculpted tail fins, and a cabin spacious enough to rival a living room. Every detail was crafted to evoke power and ultimate luxury. Though it's not often mentioned in performance car discussions, the Limited Riviera proves that true strength isn't just about speed. It's about delivering a peak driving experience every mile of the way. 1956, Packard Caribbean. Before the Packard name vanished from the American automotive landscape, the company delivered one final masterpiece, the 1956 Caribbean, its most luxurious and also most powerful vehicle ever. With a 374 cubic inch V8 producing 310 horsepower, the Caribbean actually outgunned Cadillac and Lincoln in raw power at the time. What set the Caribbean apart wasn't just performance, but its elegance and advanced engineering. Available as a convertible or hardtop, the limited production Caribbean came with real leather upholstery, air conditioning, and Packard's exclusive torsion-level ride suspension system, delivering an uncannily smooth driving experience. Its bold two-tone paint schemes, handcrafted chrome details, and a suite of luxury features made the Caribbean a showstopper, a symbol of technical brilliance and refined taste. Though Packard was on the decline by 1956, the Caribbean proved the brand was still capable of engineering excellence, design finesse, and high-performance prestige. 1959. Oldsmobile 98 Holiday. For those who love a blend of futuristic flair and real-world performance, the 1959 Oldsmobile 98 Holiday hits the sweet spot. Powered by a 394 cubic-inch rocket 5.8, this full-size coupe cranked out 315 horsepower, making it one of Oldsmobile's most powerful offerings by the end of the 1950s. Oldsmobile masterfully combined performance with its forward-thinking image, reflected in the rocket name and space-inspired styling. Sharply angled tail fins, rocket-like taillights, and a wide chrome grille spanning the front end. But the 98th Holiday wasn't just about looks. With ample torque and a smooth, high-dramatic transmission, it could accelerate with surprising ease, even at over 4,500 pounds. This was a car built for long highway journeys across America, but with the muscle to overtake anything in its path. 1958 Mercury Super Marauder. When it comes to the final horsepower titan of the 1950s, no name fits better than the 1958 Mercury Super Marauder, the first American production car rated at 400 horsepower from the factory. Its massive 430 cubic-inch V8 with tri-power carburation made this luxury cruiser one of the most powerful street-legal vehicles of its time. The Super Marauder wasn't just an engine. It was a performance package tailored for those who wanted Mercury to outgun Cadillac, Lincoln, and even the Chrysler 300. Aluminum heads, a high compression ratio, and an upgraded ignition system all worked together toward one goal: maximum horsepower. Design-wise, the 1958 Mercury screamed jet-age flair, a wide grille, muscular body lines, and bullet-style taillights. The Super Marauder edition wasn't mass-produced. Only a few hundred were built, making it a rare gem among vintage car collectors. From the tech-savvy Corvette Fuelie to the horsepower-breaking Mercury Super Marauder, the 1950s laid the foundation for the muscle car era to come. Every car on this list is a symbol of a time when American automakers thought big, built bold, and chased power, style, and identity all at once. Which one was your favorite? Would you like to see a deep dive video on any of these models? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with fellow car lovers, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future episodes on forgotten legends, banned engines, and the shocking truths buried in American automotive history.